Hey everybody, glad to be back with you. Got a little rough around here for a while, everybody getting sick. But anyway, I'm all better. Most of us are better, but yeah, we had a touch of COVID, a little bit of pneumonia, walking pneumonia, the flu, you name it, it was here. It knocked on our door. But we're all getting back in it, and anyway, I wound up with a bunch of pineapple, as you can see. I got a lot of pineapple. So I needed to figure out something to do with pineapple, and I looked up this recipe, and then I tweaked it a little bit, and it's the best darn stuff you ever had. It's enough to make you slap yourself. But I don't know. I'm gonna show you how to make it, and then you can make it, and you be the judge. Because you know, I was in Publix the other day, and man, they got little cakes or whatever, you know, about that size, you know, $13, $15, something like that. And I don't think they got what this has in it. Anyway, I got a cat trying to get in. Anyway, zoom in on this list here, and then you can stop and make a copy of it or study it or whatever before you watch the video. So instead of me just putting it to the side of the video, it's on the video. So zoom in on that there, and we will go from there. You got the front and the back. This is a pineapple. I don't know. I guess it'd be like a pineapple dump cake. That's what I would kind of consider it. But it's tasty. Very tasty. So anyway, we start off with a stick of moistened butter, 3/4 cup of sugar, I don't really go by the way the recipe I found. It was, you mix your wet ingredients, then you mix your dry ingredients. You know, I'm gonna put it in there and mix it all up at one time, because that's the way I did the last one. It turned out really good. So we got a stick of butter, and we got 1.5 cups of flour. You don't have to be that precise. I'm not being that way. Gotta get 2 eggs in there. Old habit, in case I drop shell or whatever. Okay, them are beautiful eggs. I'm going to be making 3 today, so if I'm going to fire up an oven, then I need to make it worthwhile, you know. calls for 2 tablespoons of milk. That looks like 1 and 2 right there. Okay. Put that in there. Pineapple in there. Let's see. I know I need some of this. 2 tablespoons of powder. Teaspoon. Yeah. A little extra ain't gonna hurt. 1/8 teaspoon salt. And they said use sea salt. I don't know why. I don't know how to work. You can do the exact measurements if you like. I never do that. So anyway, I got the butter, softened stick of butter in there. I need 3/4 cup of white sugar. And to make it easier, I mean this is a cup. I just want to get it all the way full. That looks about right. Okay. 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of whole milk, pineapple juice, all-purpose flour, baking powder, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and then the drained pineapple, which the juice and the pineapple are together. Because that's just the way we fly them today. I got a spoon. So you just make it into a consistency of being able to pour it into that loaf. Okay, that's the way she's looking. What do you think? Look good? Looks good already, don't it? Now the vanilla and the powdered sugar is for the drizzle that goes on after we pull it out and let it cool off. There'll be some tricks on that too. Making sure I got all my ingredients in. Sometimes I forget something and it just ruins everything. Yeah. Okay, we're good there. Oven at 350. It says for 45 minutes. I let it go to about an hour last time because I like my edges kind of, you know, what do you call it? Crunchy, caramelized. But here we go. So simple. forgot one thing. We'll do it on the next one though. Is sprinkle a little sugar. I always forget something. Okay. Number one. We'll wait till I'm all ready. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and not make you watch me do the other two. I'm gonna pick it back up after I fill these two up. So, there we go. Okay. We are ready to put them in the oven. 350. Three of them here. We can do three. You can do three for the price of one. So why not do three, right? Okay. Fixing to make the drizzle for the top. This is what you need right here. The powdered sugar. 1 cup. Exactly 1 cup. Vanilla. Now this is 2 tablespoons. So 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Now I'm gonna make enough to do them all. So let me at least double that. So what it calls for on this recipe is just for one. I'm doing 3. And it ain't gotta be measured because it's however much icing you want on the product. And it goes a long way. So I'll just double the mix. So here we go, all doubled up. Anyway, that was your drained pineapple. That'd be enough for all of it. You don't have to heat it or anything. So we'll just put that over there. And through the magic of time, let me set the time. There we go. So anyway, we'll talk to you a minute here. There's probably going to be food shortages. There's going to be food availability problems. Plus there's going to be the expense of food. So I just thought I'd tell you that I'm prepared. I hope you guys are. And hopefully nothing happens and everybody, does well. But from what I understand, everybody's saying prep. So it don't hurt to prep. Fill your freezers, fill your refrigerators, can if you can, that kind of thing. Over the weekend, I had a bunch of potatoes I had to do something with, so we canned them. And I don't know, got like 20 quarts or whatever probably there. I don't know how many there. And I'll show you what else you can. I had a bunch of them cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, whatever you call them. Anyway, I put them through the blender, the one that we use for smoothies, because it really does a job. Peeling and all, the whole thing. Just washed them and put them in there, blended them up, put it in jars, canned it for 3.5 hours, and that's what we got. I remember years ago being on the farm, we used to love it. We did everything with this stuff. I don't know if you ever had beer and tomato juice, but that's pretty good right there. If you put beer and tomato juice together, that makes like a Bloody Mary, but not hard liquor. But it's good for chili. It's good for spaghetti, whatever you need it for. It's like a staple. Anyway, I had a couple boxes of them tomatoes, so I got like 20 something quarts of them. I'm out of jars now. I need to go buy more jars. But that's how I'm prepping. That in the garden, of course, got a little frostbite, but we survived the winter. So anyway, through the magic of time and all that, in 43 minutes or so, I'll be pulling them out and I'll turn it back on for that. Okay, Chef Boyardee back with you. Not really, but you know. We're going to put icing on the cake after we do the old magic flipperoo, which shouldn't be hard at all. No, heck no. Anyway, we'll just flip it back over now. And then we poke holes in it. You guys know that trick? I don't know. Kind of new to me. Fast. Okay, now you take the stuff we made up. Gets down in them holes. Not just icing on the cake, but it's icing in the cake. Okay. Let's let that absorb a minute, and then we'll come back and cut it. Okay. Hey, before I make you mad and eat this in front of you, could you guys hit the subscribe button for me? Kind of give everything a boost. Maybe hit the like button too, and leave a comment and tell them how bad I am or how good I am. Something, you know. Anyway, let's try this. What should I do here, you think? Long. Probably like that. I've never tried one like this. I tried them this way. So. Looks like every bite will have the pineapple in it. But I don't know. Does that look good to you? It sure does look good to me. I'm fixing to tell you how good it is. Get a little of this. Oh yeah, now look at it. Look at that. I am going to eat that. Mm-hmm. It's really terrible. Terribly good. Anyway, there's different variations of this kind of stuff. That over. tasted really good. Well, winter's over, so probably be a garden show next. I already got stuff. We're eating stuff out of the garden now as we speak. So anyway, love you guys. Please like and subscribe. You know the drill. All right, Cliff out.
So watching Cliff's Farm when the sun shines